It's a beautiful day in Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, yeah. Hi, I'm Marina, and welcome to Rose Nation. And I still have bronchitis, so that's why my voice is kind of messed up. Okay, it is Mixtape Wednesday, and when I think of that, I think of my Walkman, which I was constantly listening on my headphones, specifically things that I wasn't allowed to listen to. Eminem was not around yet. I used my Walkman a lot my freshman year the most. So I was 14, so 1994. But this is the Marshall Mathers vinyl. I've got probably 8 LPs or something like that. I didn't want to bring them all in, but this is the one that has the song The Way I Am. And it was released May 23rd, 2000. Good. Bad things that had happened that year, but there was also so much great music. And I remember the first time that I heard Eminem. You know how you have those moments that you just always remember, a song that you've never heard. I was leaving, I was doing unload and stuff with FedEx, basically taking the boxes and scanning and all this and that. There was not a lot of guys there, and I met some turd when I worked there. Anyways, I was leaving the FedEx parking lot, and the my name is came on, and I'm like, what the shit is this? This dude is crazy. And so I have always liked Eminem. I'm not always 100 on his politics or any of that, which I'm not going to get into. But he's an MC like nobody else. Is just amazing. So I know that I talked a lot, but letting you know a little bit of my memory of the first time I heard The Way I Am and My Name Is. And this is a lyric video because I know the song. I've been listening to it my whole life since it came out. I was going to say my whole life. I exaggerate a little bit. So I just remember listening to the Marshall Mathers album, and I had it on CD at the time. Everybody was bumping that shit. And I just remember The Way I Am was my favorite on the album because it was just a rap that I'd never heard that kind of cadence. And so let's do this. Thank you for your patience. Um, I'm going to basically talk whenever I want from now on. I always felt like I got to rush constantly. I can do it. I'm the HBIC. I can do what I want. So it's a lyric video, so I can look exactly what he is saying, even though I've heard this song for like 20 something years. Has it been that time? Wow. I'm getting old. Okay, here we go. And this channel is Stan. I'm going to like lyrical videos. I have a lot of respect for the work that people do because it's some shit that I would never want to do. Okay, like, subscribe, sharing and caring, comments, please. This is a segue to invite to you all that maybe I have the albums, but I haven't heard all the songs on them. So just feedback, comments, all that shit. Sharing is caring. It helps the artist and for the reactor. We gotta hit with those clocks right from the jump. Oh,
Drake, just let it run. Hey yo, turn the beat up a little bit.
this sounds kind of weird.
Hey yo, this song is for anyone. Fuck it. Just shut up and listen.
hold on. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'll be right back. No offense to Stan. I got up really early, and Abby usually checks through the videos and such. I did not really like the quality very much on the audio from the last one. This is Mega Slim Marshall. Even though I gave him a like on the last one, the Stan. But here we go. Let's listen to this. That sounds better.
Drake, just let it run. Hey yo, turn the beat up a little bit.
Oh, I love that.
Hey yo, this song is for anyone. Fuck it. Just shut up and listen.
I love this.
Hey yo.
I sit back with this pack of zigzags in this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. And since birth I've been cursed with this curse to just curse and just blurt this berserk and bizarre shit that works. And it sells and it helps in itself to relieve all this tension, dispensing these sentences, getting the stress that's been eating me recently off of this chest. And I rest again peacefully. But at least have the decency in you to leave me alone when you freaks see me out in the streets when I'm eating or feeding my daughter to not come and speak to me. I don't know you and no, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I'm not Mr. NSYNC, I'm not what your friends think. I'm not Mr. Friendly, I can be a prick if you tempt me. My tank is on empty.
To let you know that what I get is have some respect. You know what I mean? I'm out there feeding my kid. I appreciate y'all, but give me some peace of spending time with my family. Now, we could go into that a little bit later. I have opinions on that. He's bold. That's something that I like about him. I'm a very safe reactor because I don't want to deal with all the smoke. I just don't. Now, I don't give a shit when people are being hateful and stuff like that. It's whatever. We make jokes about it. It's hilarious. But I wish I was as fearless as Eminem and just be like, I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want to say. Whatever, okay, I'm this and that, whatever. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? You've already made your own opinion, and I'm gonna live my life. That's what I get from it. Let's go.
Friends think I'm not Mr. Friendly, I can be a prick if you tempt me. My tank is on empty. No patience is in me, and if you offend me, I'm lifting you 10 feet in the air. I don't care who was there and who saw me. Just jaw you, go call you a lawyer, file you a lawsuit. I'll smile in the courtroom and buy you a wardrobe. I'm tired of all you. I don't mean to be mean, but that's all I can be. It's just me, and I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam, cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. Sometimes I just feel like my father. I hate to be bothered with all of this nonsense. It's constant and oh, it's just lyrical content. The song Guilty Conscience has gotten such rotten responses, and all of this controversy circles me, and it seems like the media immediately points a finger at me.
Man, that beat is sick. It was grimy as fuck. It was something that I'd never heard before. Yes. Hit it back just a little bit. Hold on one moment. Basically, he's saying, I don't give a fuck. And basically, I'll destroy you. I'll destroy your life if you mess with me. Just don't bother me. You know what I mean? Celebrities still deserve some kind of like respect. Just because, oh, well, they got lots of millions of dollars, so you should be able to get in their business and all that bullshit, you know, and he wasn't having it. Let's go.
So I point one back at him, but not the index or pinky.
Hold on.
First he circles me, and it seems like the media immediately points a finger at me. So I point one back at him, but not the index or pinky, or the ring or the thumb. It's the one you put up when you don't give a fuck, when you won't just put up with the bullshit they pull, cause they full of shit too. When a dude's getting bullied and shoots up his school, and they blame it on Maryland and the heroin, where were the parents at? And look where it's at, middle America. Now it's a tragedy, now it's so sad to see an upper class city having this happening. Then attack Eminem cause I rap this way, but I'm glad cause they feed me the fuel that I need for the fire to burn, and it's burning and I return and I...
Okay, I do. See, the thing is, the older Eminem, because I was in my 20s, early 20s, late teens. I think I was 18 when the Slim Shady LP came out. So I was at the prime. I was partying. I was wild, wild. You know what I mean? And I remember us having major... See, I'm from Kansas, and I'm originally from Leavenworth, Kansas, but there's also an area, the Dot, which is Kansas City, Kansas. And it's not the same as Kansas City, Missouri. We don't want to get into that. Um, but I had a point. I had the point, I had a point. I just remember enjoying this. Oh, I was gonna talk about Columbine. We're not allowed to talk about hardly any shit, even though it's historical fact. People didn't hear about mass pew-pews like it is now. I had just graduated, but I'm very close to my cousin. She's like his sister instead. And I remember her going to graduation, and I was scared. I'm a scary ass anyways. You know what I mean? I'm kind of crazy too, though, so don't get it twisted. But I do remember the Marilyn Manson situation with the Columbine, and it was awful. It was an awful situation, and it shouldn't matter where you're from. If you're the inner city or if you're in the burbs or whatever, those are your children. And I have seen darkness. I'm sorry, I got a lot of allergies and shit. And that tore me up. And I've been listening to a lot of Eminem reactors, and I absolutely love it. I'm obsessed. Let's go.
that I need for the fire to burn, and it's burning and I return, and I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam, cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am.
I wanted to tell you real quick, I know that I've been talking a lot. I have short-term memory, I have brain damage and shit, so I have to say it right now or I forget. I was about to say, let's go back a little bit. I wanted to know what your opinion is because it is a very tricky thing to talk about. Do you think that kids are impressionable and are like video games and gangster rap and shit like that? Do you think that it influences the kids in a way like, okay, video games with a lot of violence, COD and shit. I play lots of video games, so I love all of them. But do you think that media and such affects the children? Or do you think that the kid would be fucked up anyway, so it doesn't, it's like, well, especially with like Columbine, we're listening to certain bands and then they blamed Marilyn and those kids were psychotic, and so I was just wondering what your opinion is on that. Let's go. I'm not gonna talk anymore till the end.
Every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam, cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. I'm so sick and tired of being admired that I wish that I would just die or get fired and drop from my label. Let's stop with the fables. I'm not gonna be able to top what my name is and pigeonholed into some poppy sensation that caught me rotation at rock and roll stations, and I just do not got the patience to deal with these cocky Caucasians who think I'm some wigger who just tries to be black, cause I talk with an accent and grab on my balls, so they always keep asking the same fucking questions. What school did I go to? What hood I grew up in? The why, the who, what, when, the where, and the how. Till I'm grabbing my hair and I'm tearing it out, cause they're driving me crazy. I can't take it, I'm racing, I'm pacing, I stand and I sit, and I'm thankful for every fan that I get, but I can't take a shit in the bathroom without someone standing by it. No, I won't sign your autograph, you can call me an asshole, I'm glad, cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam, cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am.
Ride that beat, it is sick. So sick. Love it. Okay, so that is Eminem, The Way I Am, uncensored lyrics. And the person from the channel will be in the direct link if you don't want to listen to me keep talkity talk. It is Mega Slim Marshall. I'm going to give a subscribe and a like, boo. Good job with that. It sounded really amazing. Okay. Normally I don't talk as much, but it's, I don't, look, number one thing that I absolutely can't flip and stand is you talk too much, and it's like, it's a reaction. If you don't like the fact that I talk, go to the left, to the left. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be an asshole, but come on now. All right. I think that I talked enough about what it's pretty right there in your face, explaining to the fans, I love y'all, but back up a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm having my family moments and shit. Not a lot of people will talk about that, because I know it must be annoying. I'm a closet Britney Spears fan too. I have several of the albums also, and I just remember, especially with her meltdown in 2007, where the paparazzi was just on her. She almost dropped her kids a couple times and shit. I just can't even imagine living that way. Is it worth it for that fame? Um, yeah, I want to grow. I want to get my plaque, but I also, it makes me nervous because it's taken a long time for me to grow, and I want to make sure that Rose Nation is basically like a family, intimate. I don't want to be famous to where I have where people are constantly hassling me or no shit like that. So, yep. No love. I love that song and that video, all that. If you want anything, um, definitely drop it in the comments. And I'm very interested. Mixtape, I want to do a little bit more. I do my passports Monday and Tuesday, which is rock from different countries. And I want to do different genres as well. So, yeah, I don't know why I'm so talkative today, but have a blessed day. Talk to y'all later. Lots of love. Yeah. Ooh, child. Things will get easier. Eggs finally showed up, so that's my cat. She's super pretty. Oh, ladybugs.